Kelsey was just different. You know, she broke the mold in every way. Um, Strong, independent, driven. Um, you know, she knew from an early age kind of where her boundaries were, and that's where they stayed. As very early age, she would love to take like modeling clay and make things. And then that grew into painting, drawings. Gosh, what didn't she do as far as that stuff? I mean, she was always sketching either, you know, house plans or sketching all kinds of things.
It feels good to talk about her and the goodness.
Yeah.
And not,
Yeah, for
not
me it
focused
does.
on the last 2 weeks.
It does make me feel better to talk about her because, you know.
What 19-year-old would sign up to be a cornea and tissue donor?
Well, a lot of y'all probably did.
And not tell their parents.
Probably for Kelsey, it was more of like she definitely thought it through 100%, you know, how could I, if something were to happen, how would I impact, as she did, 45 people or more. I think that's what I heard, 45. So she did a lot of things for a lot of people didn't want any kind of recognition, and she wouldn't tell you she was going to do it. She would just do it and wouldn't even mention it.
You know, I watched Kelsey grow up. I was there when she was born. I watched her grow up. And that little girl made the best decisions. And you know what? She chose friends like y'all. She chose Jackson. I remember having a talk with her not too long after she met Jackson. And I said, sweetie, I said, I am so proud of you. You have chosen, you know, you've chosen somebody so great to have in your life. And she surrounded herself by those people. And
she was my fourth kid. Just from the very get-go, she had a real interest in learning those things that Jackson was interested in. And she didn't want to learn it because it was what he liked to do, but she was truly fascinated by it. And she wanted to be really good at it, and she was, and she wanted to beat him at it or do better than he did. But she embraced that all, 100%. And that's just the kind of person she was. She was a doer and a giver. And everything she did with her whole heart. She just poured into the people she loved and the things that she did. And I've always admired that about her. When an idea was sparked, she led the charge.
Just those little moments, just spending with her, I mean, they were special then, but they're just even more special now. But I think everything that everyone has said is definitely how Kelsey would want to be remembered, and how everyone is going to remember her, and even more.
I think about the future and what we're not going to have, but then I think about the 19, almost 20 years we did, and she did so much in such little time. That's good enough, you know, because I know God's working this in so many ways that we haven't even been able to articulate. It's amazing, the things that are coming from this. You just don't know how much time you have, and I'm so thankful. It's, you know, I mean, for me, it's made this a little easier knowing the quality of that time that we had together. Anyway, all right, yeah, let's move down to table.
Let's go.